Let's be real. Likes, comments, views, they feel good, but they don't mean that somebody is going to buy from you. And what actually leads to clients? Trust, clarity, action. And all of this boils down to one thing: understanding how your ideal buyer thinks. And today, I'm gonna help you do that. I'm gonna break down the 3 psychological triggers that actually get people to convert. Let's get into it. The first psychological trigger is authority, but not all authority is created equally. Because in your buyer's mind, you fall into one of 3 buckets. 1, vendor. You do a task for a price, but you're replaceable. 2, advisor. You know the space, have a decent amount of experience, and the client respects your opinion. 3, expert. And this is where we want to be. This is where you lead strategy and the client trusts you completely to drive outcomes. And here's what's wild. Vendors get ghosted, advisors get considered, and experts get hired. So where does your content place you? If all you're doing is posting about what you can do, you look like a doer and not a leader. And in 2025, nobody's going to social media to hire a doer. They're looking to hire experts. So if you want to reposition yourself and go from vendor or advisor to expert, you need to reposition your content. You need to go from the what you do to the why you do it. From the solving technical problems to we solve business problems. From the I do 1, 2, 3 to here's the exact framework I used to achieve my results. Because when you do this, you become positioned as the expert and you become sought after. Think about it like a magnet. You want to be attracting the right type of clients to you. People who value you and view you as an expert, not a vendor that they can swap out every 3 months. The second trigger is empathy. And most entrepreneurs and marketers get this all wrong. It's because you speak from the head and not the heart. Sure, technical details of what you offer matter, but clients want to know more so is, do you get them? Do you feel their pain? And do you have their back? And are you going to help them succeed? All of the technical features that your product may have, your service may have, those are great, but there's a good chance your competitor has those as well. So in today's age, the differentiator is going to be that level of service and understanding that you can bring to the client. How do you do this in content? Well, it starts with mirroring your ideal buyer's psychological state. Let's break that down. You need to think like your buyer. You need to speak like your buyer, because if you can think like them, speak to them, you can connect with them. And that is going to be the first step towards getting them to become a customer, because people are going to have to connect before they convert. The third and final trigger is to be specific. We want to do away with highly generalized content or vague advice. So I could do that right now. Instead of me saying to you, hey, you need to show up on social media and post consistently, which is vague, can be interpreted a million different ways, I could say something like this. To kick off your social media plan, you need to start posting on Instagram 3 times a week. One of those should be a story, one should be a carousel, and one should be a reel. By doing those 3, you will get enough coverage to connect with people in every part of the app. And on top of this, I actually want you to go and comment on one person's story, one person's reel, and one person's carousel, because you will actually be out in the Instagram community as well as creating content within it. And you can see the difference between those 2 pieces of advice, right? One is you need to be consistent on Instagram. The other is a blueprint. So speak to your customer in specifics. Why do you do what you do? Get specific. How do you think about it? Let's break down the framework. Oh, what is your process? Go through that exactly. Because when you actually get specific, you get clear. And clarity is going to be the thing that brings people who need your service a lot closer to you. And let's go even further and put all these triggers into one post. Here is some copy that I could put on a post. Say I was going to get moving companies into my agency. And I could say something like this. We help the struggling moving company go from 2 to 8 leads per week. And the best part is we did this without spending money on ads. Instead, we built a 3-post structure to attract customers, help them fill out an estimate, and train the sales team to actually convert the leads. Now, the best part is we're giving it away for free so you can steal it below to help grow your moving company. So right there, we have authority through a client result, empathy through, hey, we took a struggling company from 0 to 8. We know they're struggling. We helped them out. And then 3, we got specific. Hey, here was our 3-post structure that we used to help them actually get that person from passerby to closed moving sale. That's how we want to think about things. How can we use our 3 triggers to actually move people one step closer to becoming a customer? Now, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button below. That helps us out a ton. And if you want to see any specific content, drop a comment below. We are planning out our next set of videos, and I'd love to answer those questions for you all. I'm Jordan Shelton. I will catch you next time.